Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It was such a great gift and honor when John Lewis would call me, like he called many of us, my brother, to serve on his committee, to ask him to give the closing prayer at this year's National Prayer Breakfast, to travel to Selma with him, and, like all he came in contact with, to learn from him. When the Christian church was in its infancy, there was tremendous infighting. Different tribes and sects, different personalities battling over the direction of this new organization that would go on to transform the world. Paul the Apostle, one of the earliest and most prolific leaders, was imprisoned by the Romans and ultimately beheaded for his belief in Jesus. While in prison in 62 AD, Paul wrote a series of letters to the followers of Jesus, instructing them how to conduct themselves. In his letter to the Ephesians, Paul gave this instruction in chapter 4, verses 1 to 3. Quote, "I then, a prisoner for the Lord, urge you to live in a manner worthy of the call you have received, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another through love, striving to preserve the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." John Lewis, also a prisoner for the Lord many times, lived that model life, worthy of his calling, with humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with everyone through love, striving to preserve unity through the bond of peace. John Lewis showed us that strength comes from humility and gentleness and patience and love, striving for unity through peace. I know I need to be better. Thank you, John Lewis. Rest in peace, good and faithful servant.